Hello and welcome to the latest episode of On the Back of the Bus podcast with me, comedian Tom Glover. Say it. You got to say your name.
Oh, me, Suzy Bennett.
Who is also a comedian. And you'd think that was acting, but it's not. It's just, this is what we deal with now. Today's episode is about life hacks, or as they call them in the Take a Break magazine, brainwaves. They invented them. So we're going to be learning life hacks. A lot of them about putting old food containers on things. It's not as helpful as you think it would be, is it, this episode? But it's a bit of fun. We learn a bit more about your husband.
It's always just nice to see you.
I think your husband's one was the best life hack. Yeah. If you want to get in touch with us, as ever, you can email us on thebackpod@gmail.com or on the socials at OTBpod. I hope you enjoy the show, and we see you again soon. We won't see them, will we?
Well, we won't see them, but you'll be in our hearts.
You'll be in our hearts and our thoughts. You're amazing. Have a great day. That'll make sense later.
Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Life hacks.
Candyman can.
Who can fix a rainbow?
Swatty bloody blue, the Candyman can.
So, no Candyman today.
No
Candyman today.
A needle pulling thread.
Today's episode.
I got a sugar high.
That's it. We've both just had some cake, haven't we? This is going to be a big
cake.
Sugar rush at the start of this episode, and then dip.
And then I'll crash
strong
and
dip.
have a Menti B.
Little sleep.
Just towards the end.
Yeah, it's Menti B times approaching
I'll probably start
fast.
sweating and go red.
But before you have a Menti B, we are talking about life hacks. Maybe you got a life hack.
Oh,
sorry.
Coughing to your elbow is a good life hack.
Yeah, that is a good life hack.
Especially since COVID. Well done.
Yeah, I just wanted to teach the
It
kids.
used to be called top tips, but now they're called life hacks to make it sound more cool.
Yeah, because you, of course, know your life hacks from your Take a Break magazine.
I do.
You brought some with you. We're going to do some of those in a minute. But
I have got some.
The cool kids, they call them a
They
life
get money for that, by the way. People write into the magazine and they get money for the top tips.
Yeah.
And some of the top tips are things we do anyway. So I get a bit annoyed.
Some people post them on the internet for free.
Yes,
they could be right to Take a Break magazine.
Absolutely.
Who's the real fool?
Well.
What's your have you got a big life hack that you stand by? One you use every day?
Practical things or spiritual?
Can be anything that you do as a life hack.
Because I was talking to my husband today, and he says that when he was younger, what he used to do was he used to stand naked in front of the mirror in the morning, put his arms out, put his legs out, and look in the mirror and say, "You are amazing, and it's going to be a great day." And it set him up for the day. And it reminded me of actually someone I used to work with told me that they used to do the same thing, but as the Terminator. You know that bit in the Terminator where he comes down naked, he beams down naked, and he's crouched in the car park naked.
Yeah.
And he goes da 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 da.
Yeah.
Then he rises up and he stands and he kind of da da da. And he stands there and he does that and he looks to the left slowly and he looks to the right slowly.
And he says,
"You're amazing. And they do that every morning. It sets you up for the day if you do that every morning.
Why do you have to do it completely naked doing a starfish? Can't you do that with your clothes on?
I think
because you have to see his junk to say it.
Don't you call my husband's junk?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just the morning way setting you up for the morning. And obviously, Terminator.
I get positive talk, but I don't know why you have to starfish naked to do it.
I don't know. It's empowering, isn't it?
It is empowering.
It's nice being naked. I like it when no one's in.
And does he then go outside and go out to someone and say, "Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle"?
Your foster parents are dead.
Positive self-talk.
That's a positive affirmation. That's not really a life hack, is it?
I do that though. I will big myself up to myself. Because you talk to yourself negatively a lot, don't you?
I do that. I get told off. He says, "What are you?" And I have to say amazing. And sometimes he'll say, "What are you?" And I'm not playing, and I go sweaty or knackered or depressed. And he'll go, "No, what are you?" And he will keep saying it until I say amazing. Even if I don't feel it, I have to say it.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's all right, isn't he?
That's quite a life hack for you, is to get your husband.
It's an affirmation.
Yeah.
I did a little belch then. That was a cake.
Do a lot of belches.
It happens a lot, actually.
You need a life
Women
hack
of
to stop
certain age,
belching.
acid reflux. Rennie is my friend.
My life hack that I do, if I think I'm going to be back at 9 o'clock, I always say I'll be back at 9:30. Because then if you're a little bit late, it's fine.
They appreciate
but then
you
if
that
you're
you've
on
been
time,
early.
it's
like you've
early.
made an effort to be early. And then,
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit similar to me putting my clock 5 minutes ahead to try and kid myself. So I'm never late.
Yeah.
But then I know it's 5 minutes ahead.
You could have done that this morning. You wouldn't have been late for the podcast, would you? Didn't work this morning. I do that in the cars, though. I put my wife's clock in her car to be too fast.
Yeah.
So that she'll be on time for stuff.
It's called gaslighting.
Is it? That's not a life hack,
You
it's
gaslight your
gaslighting.
wife. But it's more practical things, though, isn't it? Life hacks, practical things. There's like a lot of these online now, and things like how to break an egg and separate the egg yolk. And
They're really obsessed with separating eggs, aren't they? Life hackers.
It's sort of because of the
It's never been a big deal, is it?
Bacon's a thing now, isn't it? I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it's always
everyone's
been a
cracked
thing.
eggs.
But they get an old sort of Coke bottle and they squeeze it over the egg.
They suck up the
They
yolk,
squeeze it
don't
and
they?
it sucks up the yolk, and then they squeeze it back down again. And it's a similar thing with a straw, actually. My husband does it because, like, if he's making a cocktail and he wants to taste it, he'll get a straw, he'll put it in and tap the top of it, which means it sucks it up, and then you can taste it, and it sucks it up without you putting any of your
All right.
germs in it. So you just go,
And that's what you
tap
get from
in
being...
someone's drink, tap it in, and go, and then.
And that's why he's the manager of Wetherspoons.
Yeah.
Knowledge like that. He can
That's
just
why
make sure they're
he is
drinking
the
what
boss.
they're... Yeah. They
Look,
teach them that at Wetherspoons school.
drinking hacks. Don't you? There is actually a big progression in Wetherspoons, and you can get a qualification.
I'm not saying there's
actually.
not.
The
You can get a
jobs
Wetherspoons
available.
qualification.
Yeah.
A degree in Wetherspoons.
Yeah, you can totally get progression and get. Anyway, let's move on from. But practical hacks are a thing. Like, there's always been sort of little things that women just instinctively know. Like when you finish a tube of cream, you cut it and then you get so much more out of it.
Yeah.
You know, when you're squeezing it out and you cut it in half and you can
Like rolling up a toothpaste
finger
tube.
around it and get more. Yeah, like but
yeah, getting the
cutting it
last
across.
bit, yeah. That's the only hack you got.
The only
Cut
hack
the
I've got.
top
No.
of a tube off.
No, there's so many, but my brain doesn't work.
Oh no, the crash has come quicker than we expected,
Look,
hasn't it?
it is.
It lasted about 1 minute. All you told us was about your husband's
Life hacks.
starfish.
Don't talk about my husband's starfish. So
Well, if you-
another life hack: if you've got a cold, right?
Yeah.
If you used Vicks Vapor Rub,
Love a bit of Vicks
yeah,
Vapor
yeah.
Rub.
Put it on your feet.
Yeah, I do that on the kids.
Rub it on your feet.
Put socks on over top.
Yeah, obviously, and then it apparently gets into your system. And
Yeah. Do you believe that works?
I think it does.
Because I've done it on my
It's-
kids, but
but
didn't see much
Just-
improvement. I
no.
use them as an experiment.
yeah.
But I'm a bit of a mouth breather, and sometimes I just put the Vicks on as a little treat at night.
Yeah,
Just keep
little
help my
treat.
wife. It stops me snoring, maybe.
Or
Have you got one to stop snoring?
lay on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife's got one. Stop snoring. Just punch me.
Punch you.
Punch.
So the abuse goes both ways in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
relationship. That's nice. You're sharing. If you've got some sauce or some herbs or something, put them in an ice cube tray and you can use them again.
Oh.
Put it in water. If you've got herbs, do you use fresh herbs at home?
No.
Thomas? No.
I don't believe in herbs.
No.
Salt and
Put them in
pepper.
an ice cube tray. Salt and pepper is
Right. If you're
A lot-
blanking, that's
so-
what we got to take a break here for. Because you
I'm
got get
lulling.
through some of these. Give us our top tip for this take a break you got.
So the brainwave, do you want the brainwave of the week
They call them life hacks.
actually earned? Oh, sorry, life hacks. You get £20 if you get the top tip of the week.
So it's the
£10
best
for
tip in the
other
whole
tip.
week in
So
the whole of
best tip.
England.
And they send photos, which is key to getting
Top tip.
noticed.
You get more money for
So
a picture.
trainer bags for washing machines can. Sorry.
More money for a picture.
Yeah, you get more money for a picture. Trainer bags for washing machines can be pricey, but I've discovered a great hack. I pop any trainers that need a wash into an old cushion cover. The cover can be zipped up so the trainers don't fall out and get damaged or damage the machine. It really does work a treat. People have known that for years.
Yeah, I know that.
That's it. We always pop it into a pillowcase.
But producer Ben
But
cleans trainers for a little hobby.
oh,
So he probably disagrees with
is it a
putting trainers in a
fetish?
washing
A
machine.
little fetish.
There's a much better
Do you put it in a pillowcase?
cleaning tray.
So you could have got 20 quid if you
Let-
sent it in.
I think I might write this one in and get myself some cash
Mm-hmm.
because what you should actually do is undo the laces on the shoes and you lift them up over the door and then you close it, and that way it protects the like structure of the shoe.
So they're
it doesn't
dangling.
bang about
So
in
they're
the-
dangling inside the machine.
That's clever.
So they're not banging about and getting all dented.
But does it affect the locking mechanism?
Probably.
But as in like, because then it detects. Yeah, okay.
And
All right.
you can't see this on the camera, but Ben was pointing at my shoes when he's doing that because these are trainers that he cleaned for me that I got vinted and they smell of smoke. But now they got orange stains on them because I had some sweet chili chicken for lunch. Yeah, when we last recorded the podcast, and I dropped the sweet chili chicken on the
Aw.
trainers. But they were very clean, and they used to stink of smoke, and they don't stink of smoke.
So it
anymore.
didn't say on the ad from a smoke-free home. Because that's
It
what they
didn't
put
mention
now
it.
in
They
it.
do put
They do
smoke-free
put
home.
that because there was one in Plymouth Facebook Marketplace,
Yeah.
and it was a jacket, and they'd done a typo. I hope it was a typo. It said "from a snake-free home," and I thought, to be fair, that is reassuring, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it was a jacket. You imagine a little snake coming out the sleeve. You don't want to see that.
Well,
so-
because you got scared of Jaws being in your toilet.
yeah, Jaws might have been in my
So
toilet.
it could be a snake in your jacket. Have you ever had a cold shower?
Of course.
Do you do cold showers?
Yeah, I'm a
Give you
hashtag wild
mental
swimmer.
health.
I love a cold shower.
Do you have a-
Cold rinse at the end.
Every morning?
Not today. I was late.
Yeah, of course. You're not washed today.
Not every morning, but now and again I will.
How long can you stand a cold shower?
I don't do it for minutes. It would be more
Too long, isn't it?
seconds. Yeah.
I can do about 15
I do love a
seconds.
cold swim, but it's really good for you. It makes you feel good for the rest of the day, doesn't it?
I don't know if I'm getting anything from it, to be honest. I do it because I've heard it on the internet.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All cold stuff's good. Cold
All
plunge. Do a cold plunge.
Yeah, a lot of people in lockdown were going in wheelie bins.
Yeah, get in a wheelie bin.
Cold plunge in a wheelie bin.
And that's the same as cold swimming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because what is it? It makes you feel like you're going to die. And then because you didn't die, you're happy. Is that what it is
I
about?
don't think that's it. No. It's just,
makes your body think,
it's
"I'm
the
gonna die here."
dopamine. It gives you the dopamine.
Yeah, because you're happy, you're not dead. Because you're in the you're in the
does make you
Titanic and
think
you've
about-
fallen in the sea
Nothing. It kind of...
because you're too busy thinking about dying.
yeah, this is because you don't think about anything else because it takes away all your...
You're like, well,
Your
yeah,
bad
my
thoughts.
life isn't that bad because I'm in the sea.
away your bad thoughts.
I'm in the sea at 6 a.m. Do you go in the sea or do you go in a river?
I go in the sea. I've not been in a river for a very long time, actually.
Talking of Titanic, actually, this
Yeah.
is another life hack. This is a life hack. Every time I have a posh meal somewhere, this one happens. They bring the food out. See if you think this, because you're Titanic generation, not literally on it, but the film.
1912?
Yeah. If you're at a
Yeah, the film.
posh restaurant, or like you're at like a function, and they bring out the food and they put down the starter, and you look down, there's loads of cutlery.
Oh, I know.
What do you
From
think?
the outside in.
Work from the outside in.
Yeah. Is that
Titanic.
you learned that from Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you know that already?
Yeah, I knew it already because I used to be a silver service waitress.
All right.
So I used to have to lay those tables.
I thought all my generation
Outside
learned
in.
that from Kate Winslet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's good though. It's good that you learned that. I
Yeah.
learned most of my history stuff from Blackadder. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I got told off in history when I was younger for basing all of my history on Blackadder and Monty Python.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know what's wrong with your teacher.
Okay, so that's a rubbish.
so
We've
that
beaten
was a bit of a rubbish
we've
one, 'cause
beaten that
that's
hack.
like-
Producer Ben's
Oh,
beaten that
here's
hack.
Christine from Northumberland
Yeah.
says
Don't shout her out.
she never no she listen she got a tenner for this
Well,
and
she's
she's
not a patron,
provided
is
a
she?
really helpful picture. She
Only
never
patrons
throws
get a shout
away.
out.
She never throws away plastic lids from cans of coffee or from tubes of crisps. She means Pringles. She gives them a wash and uses them to cover other tins and pots in the fridge. They help keep things fresh, and I can just wash and reuse them again.
That's a serial killer.
Reusing them is so much better for the environment. So she puts Pringle lids over her, like Elm Lee she's got here.
Oh.
Pringle lid. That's good because you waste cling film and kitchen paper and kitchen.
I sort of lost interest halfway through that one
kitchen
because when
foil.
you said crisp packets at some point.
Crisps. Did you start thinking about crisps?
Yeah, but this
Pringles tubes,
isn't
the
really a life
dot.
hack, but this is a fun thing to do. Get a packet of crisp Walkers. Once you've eaten it, put the crisps into the oven, the crisp packet, and then they shrink down to a mini version. And if you hole punch the corner before you do it, once it shrinks down, you
Keyring.
can put a keyring on it.
Oh, so is that what your friends and family get for Christmas? Like little walkers?
Wouldn't you like that?
Because
Little mini Walkers packet.
that's
Have you ever done that?
No, I do the square. I fold them into a square, but Willie folds them
Yeah.
into a little dicky bow in the bow.
Yeah, and puts
does
it on
that.
in the morning when he's done the starfish.
When he's naked doing
Because
his
I am-
starfish.
I am wonderful. I am big. What is it he says? I'm well
I am
endowed.
wonderful. I am big. No, that is,
I'm strong
that's
and
for later
powerful.
on. He just says, "I am amazing, and today's going to be a great day."
Yeah, with a little bow tie on.
Little
Made of
little
Walker's
dicky
crisps.
bow. It would be nice if it was a spinning one,
Yeah,
like Frank Butcher that time in EastEnders.
yeah. No, next
Keeping
life hack.
things fresh is important, Tom. I
I think what,
remember
sorry?
once I had a flatmate who cut an onion. Not
Sorry,
an
you went
oven.
really loud then.
All right.
What?
Because I was passionate.
You went
I was
in quick.
passionate. I said something
I thought we were in
passionate.
a lull and you went in fast.
No,
What was
keeping
it?
things fresh is very important because I once
Yeah.
had a flatmate who cut a raw onion in half and put it in the fridge without covering it,
Yeah.
which
And then
frankly
everything
is a hate
tastes
crime.
of onion, doesn't
Absolute
it?
psychopath. And then I was talking about them out loud because I thought they were out, and it turned out they'd phoned in sick that day and they were in their bedroom and they heard everything. And I called them a psychopath for leaving a half-cut raw onion in the fridge.
Because everything in the fridge tastes of onion.
Yes,
Because we had that once. Someone made a cake.
Absolute disgrace.
And the icing tasted of onion.
Disgraceful behaviour.
Next hack.
What about... That's a boring one.
Not good enough.
Snack attack. Before going on a long haul flight, I bought some compartment boxes from a craft shop and created snack boxes for everyone. Whatever on the flight. I named them, then filled them with our favourite snacks and sweets. There was enough to keep us going there and back.
So she invented a lunchbox.
Basically a lunchbox with little bits. Yeah, grazing box they call it now, don't they?
No, grazing
box. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit boring. That.
So most of these are about keeping food fresh.
It's just about
because
mostly food.
I said 4 kids. Our food doesn't.
We can move on to furnishings. There's quite a few furnishings. There's one here about a woman who's used her dental floss and she's put the plastic container over the top of her electric toothbrush to keep it fresh. It does not. It looks silly. It doesn't even fit.
Do you floss?
I use those little sticks.
I don't think it's very English, is it, to floss?
No,
the gaps in my teeth aren't big enough for floss.
Flossing's a bit annoying, but the sticks are good, and it's actually changed my life.
Really?
The sticks, yeah.
So what's the stick?
You stick them in between, and you think they're not going to get in there,
like
but
a cocktail
they do.
stick?
No, they're like interdental sticks, and you stick them in, and
How has it changed your life?
Because I don't get plaque anymore like I used to because I put the sticks in between.
Because I only do, if I'm going to floss, it'll be like an hour before going to the dentist.
Oh yeah.
My brother used to do the finger dentist, thing. Yeah.
We used to have to go to the dentist together, and my brother would get his school jumper and be rubbing his teeth with it.
Really?
And yeah, bless him.
We take our toothpaste to the dentist.
Yeah.
Be doing
have a little swill before.
Have a quick go before we go in. Yeah. That's not a life hack. That's just.
You never grow out of that because my husband's 54, and every time he goes dentist, he goes, "Oh, they're going to tell me off."
Does he walk into the dentist completely naked?
Yeah.
Say, today's going to be a good day. I'm amazing. Please put your clothes on, Willie.
So this lady, Geraldine from Kidderminster.
Stop giving them shout outs. Unless they're subscribing to
I
this.
wanted to get some carpet protectors to pop under the feet. They say pop a lot. Pop it in, pop it out. But instead of buying some, I had an idea. I took the metal lids from some empty glass jars and slid those under it. Works a treat. It looks terrible.
They'd have a field day with my recycling. Lid. They would. They go for my recycling bin. That's all they're doing. They're just making this up just to try and get 10 quid from the take a break, aren't they?
I sent one in once and it was rejected.
What's the top tip here? It's about onions. I can see it.
Yeah, there's one about onions. Whiffy Wonder. Oh, this is the top tip. 20 quid. From Julie Evans. I was doing some decorating at home using gloss paint and wanted a way to combat the smell. Then I discovered this great hack. I cut a large onion into quarters, put it in a bowl of water and put that in the room I was painting. It does wonders to remove the smell. Yeah, because it stinks of onion.
Yeah.
And and no, it doesn't make the air stink of onion! ! The onions will soak up the smell of paint.
The smell of paint's one of the best smells there is, isn't there?
There's a lot of hacks about vinegar. Vinegar for cleaning and stuff like that. This lady says, put a bag of distilled white vinegar on your shower head overnight and it will unclog it and leave it sparkling clean.
Have you ever put a tooth in some Coca-Cola?
No.
Leave a tooth.
But I did it with my ring.
Which
I've realised I've put on the wrong way up because I was late today. Because I went in the pool and my ring went like a blacky grey colour and then I popped it in some Coke and it... I don't drink Coke anymore because I thought if it does that to my ring, what's it going to do to my insides?
Fantastic now because you're into dental flossing.
Yeah. I smell ketchup apparently. And strawberries if you put that because it's a neutralising thing. Because apparently if you have a bad dye job on your hair, no offence.
I used to get my hair dyed. My mum used to pull it with a little cap on and pull the hair through. Get it highlighted.
Oh, was she practising on you?
No, I asked her to do it.
Okay. It's a thing again now. One of my nephews has had it done.
Highlights.
It's become a thing. It's come back, yeah. I'm just waiting for perms to come back on men.
Well, a mullet's curly mullet
mullets
perms.
are back, yeah. So
if you have bad hair dye,
if your hair goes green, if you've been in chlorine or something and your hair goes a bit green or yellow, tomato ketchup will neutralise the colour.
Yeah, but then you got ketchup on your head, don't you?
It stinks.
So
and also strawberries on your teeth apparently. Strawberries make your teeth white.
Really?
Yeah.
Surely not for the sugar.
Well, they just whiten.
They whiten them, but rot them.
But we'll rot them at the same time. Yeah. This lady's using a button to pair up her earrings. That's quite good because there's 2 little buttons, little holes there.
Yeah, these are all things that would be described somewhere else is an ick, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you find any of these things in someone's house, you're walking out straight away.
This is a good one because this lady is elderly, and she it would be a bit of a struggle to close her curtains at night.
Right. This
So
has turned
she
into a
used
different
a
podcast
litter
now.
picker.
This is like this
She'd
morning,
sit
the
and do a
podcast.
litter picker
She uses a litter picker to close curtains.
to close
That's
her
just a bit,
curtains.
that's a bit sad.
Is that lazy or no?
It's not lazy.
Yeah.
You can use a litter picker for a lot, can't you?
Yeah.
It's just an extension of the arm.
My mum used to have a super soaker. You know, the water pestle.
Yeah.
She used to water the plants with it. She used to sit in the garden and yeah. It was basically for
And you
pigeons
can
on the
shoot a cat
shed,
with that
but
as
then
well
she
if
was
they come
like,
in,
yeah.
Producer Ben's got some life
Oh,
hacks.
apparently tea bags in smelly shoes.
Yeah, I think you've had too much Take a Break, because these aren't life hacks. They're just making your life worse. If you got ketchup on your hair, you got tea bags in your shoes.
Talcum
You've
powder
got
instead of dry
onions.
shampoo.
You've got a bowl of onions in your front room, stinking of onions.
Yeah. Does your lovely lady Mrs. use dry shampoo occasionally?
She has got that, but
yeah.
it's not really my world.
And
I see it there on the
they can be
side.
really expensive, and you can get powdery ones that are really expensive. But
Right.
talcum powder,
I try not to ask
a
about how
little bit
much
of
the
talc,
toiletries
just a
cost.
little bit of talc.
Talcum powder on your head.
It will soak up the grease.
Well, that's like if
Pop
you're
a bit
pretending to
and-
be a ghost.
Yeah.
That's a
Not
Halloween.
like loads of it, just a little bit on your hands and just
Yeah.
brush it through.
Right, producer Ben's going to give us a life hack that's not from this magazine, because
No.
I don't trust
You've gone
these
off it, haven't you?
Yeah,
Well,
I like the idea of it, but I can see why
if
they
you
call
want to take it home
brainwaves.
with you, there's some nice stories. Nice relaxing afternoon with a cup of tea. Mum faked her own death and went on the run. Our little girl was snatched by a killer nurse. My fella hid his family from me for 2 years.
I got
Any
one.
of that?
I just thought of one reading this life hack that I do. If you're going shopping and you ain't got time, do you make a shopping list when you go shopping?
Yes.
Okay, if you haven't got time for that, just take a picture of your fridge and your cupboard,
Yeah,
and then when you go around, you can go, do I need that? And you can have a look at the picture, see if it's in there.
that's good.
And also do it as specials boards. When you go to a restaurant, take a photo of the specials
Oh yeah,
board.
then you can sit down and look at it. Yeah. We've got a blackboard, so we put shopping on the blackboard, and then Willie will take a photo of it
Yeah.
and go instead of a shopping list. I do like finding other people's shopping lists in discarded trolleys. Have you ever found that? I like to look into other people's lives. I like to have
I like
a
to
glimpse.
look at their food on the
yeah,
conveyor
do you like
belt.
to look, see what they've got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, they clearly run an Airbnb.
Yeah. And in summer, you see people buying ice lollies, and you're like, yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. I know what
Mark
you're
that
up to.
right up.
Yeah.
My auntie once paid £3 for a Calippo by the London Eye, and I was livid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, don't pay it. If you're enjoying the show and you would like a little bit of extra time on the back of the bus with us, you can join us on Patreon. From just £3 a month, you can have an extra episode every week. Also, exclusive bonus episode every month. Ooh.
And we will also give you a shout out on the podcast. And if you join our top tier of the Patreon, you'll get a signed poster from us, and you'll get 15% off of all future merch if that ever launches, which it will launch, of course. Yeah, we need a bit of launching of the merch. Please sign up. It's the best way of supporting us. It's the best way of supporting the podcast. And if you guys are there, then we can keep doing this, which is what we want to do, and do live shows and all sorts of things. And you get loads of great extras as well.
Please head to patreon.com/OTBOTB and hop on the bus.